Every man has to own a black suit. After you get a black suit, there's 5 suits you need to get. Black, navy, gray, brown, tan. You get those 5 suits. You get yourself 2 white shirts. Get yourself 2 cream color shirts and 2 powder blue shirts. You can make 75 suits with those combinations because every last one of those pants go with every last one of those jackets. Every last one of the jackets goes with every last one of the pants. You cannot mess up.
Welcome back to the 5 Suit Theory. It's your boy Sabs.
It's your boy Humphrey.
Black Jesus. Every week with this, bro. Just accept it. It's getting old. Yeah. I saw you.
He don't accept
me.
We both saw you.
He don't accept me, bro. What type of brother are you to not accept me for who I am?
Brother. Okay. Now this nigga Hulk Hogan. All right. Got a good show for y'all this week. We were supposed to have a guest. That didn't happen, as y'all see.
Yeah, I know that we got stood up. Shit.
Yeah, we're supposed to have a guest.
I'm a little heartbroken.
Yeah. Actually, took us for a loop, but 5 Suit Theory is about pivoting. We had to pivot to a different suit.
Okay.
Mike, I just want to let y'all know, Mike
is the first person to wear a suit.
Yeah, first person to wear a suit. It's fitting nice, man. So
I opened the door for Mike. I was like, "The fuck's going on here?"
Yeah,
yes, sir. I'm bringing back the 50s.
Mike looked like Chris Tucker in Rush Hour when he first was going to go get Lee.
Bro, you came back the past 2 weeks looking like different celebrities. I gotta give you.
Yeah, we gonna chill on last week's celebrities though. All right.
You look like Martin, like Martin in Blue Street last week. Definitely, he was looking for a diamond. Yeah, so we had some technical difficulties with the last episode. So I had to upload part 1 and 2 late. Sorry about that, but a very nice episode with the host of the Talk Your Shit pod, Tina Rose.
Shout out to her.
Shout out to her. We're definitely going to do another collaboration episode if y'all enjoyed it. And we're going to get a little bit more in-depth actually on her pod. So that's that. So shout out to her, and thanks for having us. Well, thank you for coming on at this point.
Yeah. Well, thanks for having us. We're going to be on her.
Yeah, so because we assholes. So I know it was kind of annoying for her.
No, she said she had a good time. Yeah. She said thanks for having her on. But I told her we appreciated it.
PC.
We don't want her PG-13 ass answer.
Okay.
We probably
real with us.
We're gonna show theirs. This is how we do it in real podcast. You know what I'm saying?
Like, no, we appreciate you, Shorty. We can't wait to come through.
Shorty, okay. Nigga put on a suit and turn to Clifford Harris. Listen.
T.I.'s a funny nigga, man. T.I. really a funny nigga.
Were you at odds with her? This is the funniest shit ever. Why you look at me like that? You never saw that, Joe?
Yeah.
Like, bro, she said.
I always would, like, after he said it, I wish I was in a situation where I could use it. I haven't been, but I really want to be able to use it.
So you want to be a cheater?
No. But like just to use that line one time.
And you keep talking to her, like I didn't tell you to stop talking to her. Where you at?
Yeah, I really want to do that.
I'm not gonna lie, that's a classic.
It's a fucking classic. Because you know Philly girls, like, they say shit like that. So that'd be were you at odds with her? You might get slapped, but the feeling of saying that would probably be amazing.
It's the fact, like, the T.I. face and all that.
Yeah,
he
was dead serious.
It was like, it was no chessboard there, but you could tell in his mind, he just took like his rook and was like, yeah, this is checkmate. Like, you know what I mean? Racing across the board, like, checkmate.
Like, all the answers, like.
And it's like, I don't think this is the card you think it is, bro. Like, you know what I mean?
You look dumb, but like, it's fire.
It's a situation where a nigga think they got the bigger space, somebody else.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Like it sound fire until somebody else hit you with fire.
You thought King of Heart was the last high card, and they got Big Joker.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? But how was your week, man?
I mean, I had a...
You got a suit on, so you got a great...
I had a, you know what I'm saying? I had a couple days now. I know. I probably ain't say nothing. My Florida niggas know. Say no.
Oh, you did go to Florida. Yeah.
What is that?
What is that?
Y'all can't see until that thing come out, but, you know.
He just snapped and did like a...
what is that? I know
a gyration
what you just did, but like, what's the name of that dance?
Actually, I've been trying to get my Murder Man dance down.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, let's...
It's NBA Youngboy. But I had a great week. You know what I mean? I slid out Tampa, came back. Tampa was like real short because, you know what I'm saying, I had to come back for certain things. And it was great. The sun was good, busting. I was out there sweating like a motherfucker. Hot as shit in Tampa compared to Philly.
The sun was busting.
Would you sending out text like, what's the weather like in Philly? Did you hit niggas with that?
I ain't gonna hold you. I was sending niggas bottles. I was sending niggas cups of water because I know y'all couldn't drink.
This nigga's an asshole.
I was sending bitches of cups of water because I know y'all was contaminated. But
I mean, we weren't contaminated. They kept postponing it, and then they said we was
you
good.
the
But I
thought.
used that as an excuse not to go to the office. I was like, yeah, we ain't got no water.
he's smart.
Yeah.
He said, I'm staying home. I can't take a
I said,
shower.
listen, I don't even know if I can do that type of thing. I swear to God.
You see, the water like in Mexico, they say I can open my mouth in the shower.
Bullshit, bro. Because I was real tired one day, so I'm like, this is the perfect excuse not to go.
What was that, Thursday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. Where you work at again?
Don't worry about that.
Oh, fuck.
Instead of saying, you trying to go to the gym? Like, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm free.
I'm super free.
That's funny, huh?
You feel me?
This is about teaching young men responsibility, doing things when you don't want to do it.
I mean, I still did my work. I logged in and
no,
everything.
you supposed to go to that office, bro.
Bro,
Boy,
I made
you
up.
supposed to go to that office, boy.
I made it up, and I went Friday. So I made it up.
His instant messages say available.
Yeah. They could reach me at all times. I was never out of reach. But other than that, I had a great week.
I was never out of reach. It's crazy.
I wasn't.
Hey.
I got my WhatsApp on. I got my computer on.
They be hitting you up on WhatsApp?
You hear
Yeah.
my boy?
It's like, if I say like,
When they chirp, shorty chirp back.
if I walk away, they'll like, I think you can like notify people directly in WhatsApp. I get a message directly.
Situation when the work phone hit your real cell phone.
Yep.
You doing it.
Yeah, I was about to have another T.I. reference, but I chilled. But, yeah.
How's your week, man?
You had a bad week?
It was okay. I haven't had a great week in a while. Like,
Damn, I'm getting your luck.
Listen,
nah, I mean, no. But, like, it's cool. I've been locked in, so it's not really nothing crazy. Nothing.
my boy locked back in with himself this week.
Yeah,
It's the
exactly.
best place to be.
You gotta lock back in with yourself. Like, where it's like you gotta sit down and kind of curse yourself out.
Yeah, like
That's
I've
what I
been on
did.
bullshit. Other than my credit card statement before you walked in, I was like, damn, what the fuck have I been doing?
What's the fucking so funny, Mike?
He just got the, bro,
I'm
he
gonna
got
troll Sebs the whole episode.
he got a suit on, bro. He got the giggles.
I'm gonna troll Sebs the whole episode.
You can't beat me at trolling.
I disagree.
This is gonna be one.
You can't beat me
I
at trolling,
disagree.
bro.
I'm gonna just bow out gracefully because I have nothing to do with that.
Okay.
Say no, you got it.
bro.
You got it. I'm done.
Anyway, yeah, my week was okay. I'm still waiting on that cybersecurity thing.
Damn, it's only out like that.
Bro, I applied in like October, so I mean, at this point, it's just
Anything with
Par for
computer,
the
anything
course.
in tech right
Course.
now, like besides the layoffs and then like recruiters and then like getting to the actual teams, it's gonna take longer.
This shit like waiting
he
for
I
said, yeah,
gotta do
they'll let you
something.
know you're not getting that money
Yeah,
quick.
they'll let you know. You're not like if you're not getting it.
that money quick.
Like, cause I was applying to certain jobs, that should be like no.
Yeah, holla at you.
Yeah, but like if you on some real shit, sometimes not hearing nothing is like the best thing. So
Yeah.
Oh, hurry up and wait.
yeah, because you'll get a notification.
Yeah. I was able to see the fruition of not fruition, but I was able to see a special preview of the Air movie thing.
Oh, you did tell me about that, yeah.
Yeah.
The fact that Seb said you only see the back of Michael Jordan's head, it's killing me still to this day. Like, they don't got a good stunt double, like the Tupac stunt double.
Jordan is not in the movie. You didn't see the trailer?
No.
Like there's no Michael Jordan. Like
Excuse
there's like a Michael Jordan shadow in a sense.
You're lying.
The entire movie, there's no Michael Jordan.
So I knew what the movie was about, but I thought he was just like making him, not him himself, but like whoever they got to play him.
Nah.
I guess Mike was like, fuck that.
Like
No, for real.
Mike was like, fuck that.
it's like the back of Michael and then it's like the side of Michael.
So they basically got Lil Bill to play Michael Jordan.
Bro, I'm not seeing that. I'm glad you
No,
told me.
it's a really good movie.
I'm okay.
It's a really good movie. If you like sneakers and like how like
can
business,
It's basically Uncut Gems. They had Kevin Garnett walk around. You know what I mean?
Uncut Gems is a good movie. It's a good movie. Uncut Gems is a good movie. I fuck with Uncut
I
Gems.
told him 5.5 out of 10.
Uncut
I
Gems.
might have to watch it again.
Yeah, you might have to. Uncut
Might
Gems is a
have
good
to
movie.
watch it.
I really like.
Myself.
I'm an Adam Sandler fan.
I am too, but
No, but essentially, the movie is not about Jordan, and I think that's why, because Mike had some. I think he chose Viola Davis to actually play his mom.
That's a good choice. It's a great choice, actually.
I think he
Viola.
wanted to show like the importance of his mother in the process of
Him becoming a
and then I think he didn't want to make it him because no matter who you choose is always going to be
compared to Mike.
Is always going to be like
really
and it's going to overshadow the importance of the behind the scenes.
I've heard actors say when you play a certain character, like that becomes your staple in your career.
Yeah,
And I think
bro. Tupac is Tupac. Derek Shep Jr. or something like that.
I know
the Tupac actor. He's you Tupac.
Yeah.
Like you never not
So
gonna
it's
be
hard.
Tupac.
I get why he's not in it. It's just
The only person who beat the
like,
Tupac allegations is Anthony Mackie. But that's because
he was Tupac.
It's because
who beat the Tupac allegations. Crazy.
Why was he Tupac, bro?
Because
But I think he's so goofy.
no, they did it to troll. Like they made him a goofy ass nigga.
But like Anthony Mackie is so goofy and like he's such a good actor. I think he's like one of the only people that can probably get out of that.
Bro, it looked like he was like trolling the whole time.
Oh, yeah.
They had the video. He talking about, yo, it's Tupac with a bottle. Like, come on, bro. That's his whole personality. Y'all are assholes. Like, Diddy, I know you had a hand in that.
Diddy, I know you had it.
13 years later, I know. It stings.
Talking about take that.
Yeah, like he wins in the end. So, but yeah, the Air movie was very,
Spit water out a little bit.
No.
very good. I liked it a lot. Excuse me. It just showed the importance of a good parental figure. Period. Like his mom was the driving force.
No more.
Yeah, his mom was the driving force. His dad was, of course, his dad, but his mom was the driving force.
I hope 20 years from now they make a movie for John Morant Pops.
I don't.
Why?
He's a father.
What are you talking about? Why are you trolling? What the fuck are you talking about? I was trying to see where he was going with this.
Wait, did you see the Town and Taylor movie too? I know you said something about that to me earlier.
No, I didn't see it. No, they said it was really, really good.
Came out already.
What was the movie? I ain't been tapped in the movie.
I forgot the name off the top of my head, but
Yeah, I don't know. I just was on Instagram and I saw she was on Jimmy Fallon talking about it.
If it ain't like a megastar movie or Marvel, I ain't been tapped in.
no, they said that like she
You ain't
snapped.
supporting the black people?
I am, but like
He said only a damn Marvel nigga.
Yeah.
Anthony Mackie, shout out.
facts.
And shout out Jonathan Mitchell. Actually,
Yeah.
Took that back real.
remember the Pocahontas joint? They're like, these white men are dangerous. These white women are dangerous.
Bro, I'm waiting for the day that my black brothers will start getting signed contracts if they're going to date these white women. Like,
There's no contract you can sign if somebody says you. I'm sorry.
Word to Mike. Don't fuck with nothing white. No white condiments, no night. None of that shit.
but if I wouldn't
Niggas is
date-
gonna disappear. Niggas is disappearing fucking with white women.
yeah, I wouldn't date a white woman, but if I did, you know how like Muslim people when they're getting married, like if they're getting married to
shit.
another woman
During
No,
Ramadan.
No, I mean this is like really what they do. Like they'll have enough. Like if you're gonna date another woman while you're married, someone has to be in the room. If I was dating a white woman, it had to be like that. Like somebody got to be in the room at all times.
Okay.
At all times.
Like a
You got-
notary person. I'm the third person as a witness.
What's the woman that types at court?
A stenographer.
Stenographer. I gotta have a stenographer at all times. So I'm dating a white woman.
What's the fucking Dave Chappelle when he had the mobile stenographer on his back?
Yeah. Years later, Dave Chappelle is thinking this shit that it applies to modern day.
That's a Raven. Nigga
I would
can see
need
to the
that.
future.
I would need that.
That's crazy. You're getting angry, Kaz, she said. That's all he goes.
No bullshit.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
Listen, too many situations that happen where you know what I mean?
Bro, he had. I think he was the first person to have back-to-back like #1 blockbuster movies or some shit. Like,
But what if he like? All right, so
you go from that.
all right,
to
we bidding, but like, what if he really hit that girl?
if he really hit that girl, he goes to jail. Like,
But guess what?
But like, if he had
that third party person would be there to clarify.
yeah,
They said it was a witness of the driver and his assistant. His assistant can't be impartial.
yeah,
We can't.
the driver.
And the driver probably can't either if that's his personal
You know
driver.
what I'm saying? But like, you got a third party, it's safe for both of y'all.
Yeah, you got like
Both of those people on payroll.
No, did y'all see the lawyer put out the text?
Yeah, it's crazy.
That looked crazy.
That
Bro.
was
I ain't
crazy.
gonna lie.
You gotta keep that. You gotta have that for
What side
court.
is he on?
Yeah, you
Like,
gotta have that for court. Don't
He trying to
put that
say
out.
it showed his innocence, and it looked like
Like, I get where he's coming from, but at the same time, like, any person with a brain is like,
yeah, it's like this just wasn't a good look. Whether it's, you know what I mean, 100%.
Like, you're trying too hard. You're trying
Guess
too
what?
hard.
That Lori needed a third party person say no. Don't do that.
So you
But,
say
like,
third
that-
party is very important.
Very
Yeah, but like,
important.
you can't, as a black man, again, I guess this is just my thought. I'm a little radical. You can't reach that level of stardom and keep hanging around like white women.
Bruh, the only thing black men should have white is polo t-shirts.
I'm not gonna say all that because I like ranch. So, but
Yeah, we had food before the show, and I'm not gonna say where because they don't sponsor the show. But yeah,
Smart man.
Kaz had some chicken and he got ranch with his.
spicy ranch. Yeah.
Yeah, he got some spicy ranch, and Mike was like, "Leave that white shit alone."
Leave that white shit alone. You
Shit's
try
dead,
to,
Mike.
you got ranch and tried to undercover burger it. You put squirt some hot sauce in it. No, nigga.
No, bro.
It was mayo out there.
I know it was mayo there. It was
Yeah,
that,
mayo.
that Hellmann's.
Yeah, hot sauce to shout out his watch. That shit was, that movie was crazy. It's a genius ass movie.
Bro, he's ahead of his time. Nowadays, Beyonce talking about keep hot sauce in my bag. He kept hot sauce on his wrist.
He doesn't work in Hollywood, right? He said somebody tried to sexually assault him,
Damn.
and he snapped and boy, like he never work in Hollywood again.
That's crazy.
I think he said he smacked the shit out of him.
Yeah, that's
And he's like, yeah, on the Undercover Brother set. And he's like, you never work in this town again. He's like, I don't care.
Yeah.
We haven't seen him in the movie since.
Listen, and
That's true.
I'm pretty sure that person that tried to assault him was a white man.
Probably.
All right.
No, but like with the Weinstein
can't
shit,
have my goodies.
the Harvey Weinstein shit, it's crazy. Like in that field, like Hollywood acting is crazy because they do get in those situations where like you gotta comply if you really want to work in that town. Like that shit is crazy.
No disrespect to the white people. We can be friends, but no intimate situations. We can be friends though.
This is awkward. Anyway, how do y'all feel? I'm gonna get right into it. How do y'all feel about Andrew Tate being released?
He got released.
Yo, I've seen every
He got released.
every
I saw him kept like
He got
every
Sunni
Twitter
in
post
the hair now.
he was pacing the floor smoking 2 cigarettes
Oh,
taped together.
he got a Sunni in here now.
Yeah.
I need to see this pic, but
He was booked since December 29th.
I know that. I kept saw him like petitioning to get out, but I didn't know he got released.
No, he finally got.
Oh
you know
no,
what
lock
I'm
that
saying?
nigga back up. Knock him back up.
That nigga
Wow.
looked like an in-shape Big Show.
So, like, I don't get why his fans don't realize this. The nigga said it himself. Like, he fled, I think it was UK to Romania because he was getting arrested for sexual trafficking. So why would you be a fan of someone like that? Now, I think, like, the content he puts out and the way people do edits, it's funny, but he himself is a danger to society.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not
Please.
going to say this is
Please
a
be
specific
careful.
situation because
Please be careful.
no, of course I'm careful always.
Look at no, Mike ain't too far left to go, but Mike could go there.
Black love, baby. So I just was talking to somebody a couple days ago, and they was like, they was going. I'm not going to get into the situation of the people, but they was talking about a certain somebody that was doing a comedy show, and that person was like convicted for sexually assaulting younger women. And
That ain't funny.
I know.
Yeah, ain't the fuck.
I said I'm gonna be serious.
Yeah, nobody's laughing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying that ain't like
Yeah.
a comedy show. I was
Yeah,
trying to
so-
throw in the.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I was trying to cut
But
the
it
tension.
was people that was like advocating for him because they were saying like,
He funny now?
I know I've never experienced that, so I can't relate to it. And it's like you don't have to get raped to advocate for not fucking with a rapist.
I think a lot of people subscribe.
And it was
I'm very confused. Y'all can't see me until like Wednesday when we drop the episode.
a lot of people
videos.
subscribe to the thoughts. Of,
So
like,
that's what I'm saying.
I didn't see it happen, so it didn't happen.
right. So
Like,
that's what I'm saying. That's why these other people are probably like a fan of him getting out because they don't have no experience with it, and
I
they
see what
don't.
you're saying.
So they like, no, bring that man out. It's like, no, he's going to rape somebody. Leave him.
I don't think he's
Going to rape somebody.
He's going to.
I get what you're saying.
He's running from sexually assaulting people. So he's going to assault somebody. I don't know exactly how that comes in many forms. I'm just going to assume
He was
something of
a pimp, basically.
okay. So he's going to sexually assault somebody. Period.
I just don't.
He's a repeat offender.
Yeah,
So it's like it's not far fetched to say that he's going to do it.
it's not.
And it's not like jail really reforms people.
So our next guest, I think he is an actual fan of Andrew Tate. I wanted to ask
And
him
guess
about
what?
it.
I would give him a full clip if he act like he is a fan. He's going to advocate for him, man, in any kind of way. 'Cause
This is going to be an interesting
I am
show.
Yeah,
not
that's. Hey man, Me personally,
I'm gonna get that man labeled as a offender. Wherever he go, it's gonna pop up on your credit card. On your Experian that a sex offender has moved into your neighborhood. Because that shit do be popping up on my Experian telling me a sex offender is just moved in your neighborhood.
what I think has happened in society, one, we have a celebrity worship problem.
Yeah.
And once you have a celebrity worship problem, and it's like you have someone that goes, they have like the celebrity money or status, but they go against, they go against, they say they go against what's going on. They get labeled as this elite person, and it's like we do not know these people, and what they do behind closed doors. So it's like a thing of, like, did you see Aiden Ross? Him and Aiden Ross are really close.
Yeah.
So
Aiden Ross, Sneeko, I think is this guy's name.
Yeah, I don't really.
Okay.
But Aiden Ross is him really close. He's like, welcome home. It's so ironic. They released you on the day that The Matrix was released.
What the guy doing?
So
Their whole thing is you remember the Matrix is the red pill and the blue pill.
Okay.
Their whole thing is red pill talk. So it's
and the Matrix guy, actually, the Matrix is not a guy. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. They're both of the Wachowski brothers or something like that. The creators of the Matrix. They're actually transgender now, both of them. So they're the sisters now.
Yeah.
Essentially, she replied to Elon Musk because Elon Musk was like, "Take the red pill."
Slow down 1 second. Both of them turned to girls.
Women.
Women.
That's a lot to take in. I know. Take it in. So listen. So this don't go left. So Elon Musk said something about taking the red pill. I think Ivanka Trump, Trump's daughter, actually responded like taken. And then one of the creators of the Matrix was like, "Fuck you both" on Twitter. Essentially like going against. Like this, y'all are taking the red pill for something else. Do you remember what the red pill started with? It's not the Matrix. They weren't the first to do it.
No,
it's Total Recall.
Who?
Total Recall.
Yeah.
So Total Recall was the red pill, and I think the guy took it. He didn't really swallow it though. Took it, act like he was going through it, broke through like the chair, and beat the boy ass to like I think end the movie or save the movie or some shit. But it's like it's not necessarily people think it is. Like yes, you have the blue pill where it's like blue pills you stay in your version of reality and not true reality. You don't see behind the scenes of democratic institutions being
it's like you just run a rat race.
Yeah, you're just running a rat race. And then you have the other side where you run in the rat race, and you have the other side where you escape the rat race.
You try to tear down the whole system.
My one big thing about a red flag in the Andrew Tate situation is consumerism. You cannot participate in hyper-consumerism and not be a part of the Matrix, in my opinion.
Do these niggas are these current red pill niggas? Do they actually think they escaped the rat race?
So this is the other flip side to Andrew
It's
Tate's
like it's
whole
Inception
scheme.
because y'all think y'all left, but y'all still there.
So this is the thing. This is the whole other side of his. So basically, he's pushing it through this red pill rhetoric. But what is really it's a cover for an MLM scheme. So he's like, yo, clip up my content and just push it out. So while he's indoctrinating younger kids, the people that are clipping his content up and putting it out are making money off it. So it's just an overall it's an MLM scheme. But it's
What's MLM stand for?
It's a pyramid scheme. I don't know what MLM stand for, but it's a pyramid.
Oh, with the what is it called? The university shit he got, right? Tate
So
University.
That's his whole like behind the scenes thing. But
Got a
people,
university.
it's not a. It's just like it's a Discord.
Yeah,
It's just a Discord.
where people pay. He has like thousands of subscribers that pay like $30 a month, and that's where majority of his revenue comes from. And he used to have a system. You haven't read up on him. That's our homework for this week.
I just kept seeing boy walk pace the floor smoking cigarettes.
Yeah, he's funny. I'm not gonna act like he's not because I laugh. But like he's funny because I don't take him
I probably
serious.
wouldn't think he's
But
funny.
like younger kids take him serious, and that's when it's not funny because he's actually.
Yeah, did you see
indoctrinating.
that? There's a lot of young kids. Like teachers have been. He's banned like from even. You can't even say his name in certain schools because they're saying the young kids have turned into like super sexist, just crazy young kids, and it's like they're like worried about being a kid. You're worrying about I have to have my life set up because he speaks this.
Mike is in shock. You haven't like really.
Cause why this like we be talking about the music been killing the nigga. This nigga is what we need to be worried about.
Yeah.
This nigga is a problem.
I'm actually looking for something is a direct. It's a y'all can continue talking. This is something that's a direct somebody. It's a drum guy. Let me see. I don't know if I follow him.
Y'all got.
It's a funny dude though on damn bro. He's on Instagram and TikTok. But it's a funny guy. He says shit that's like common sense for I would think thinkers like us. We like that's common sense.
Yeah.
But he presents it in a funny way. It's essentially like
it's a couple niggas like that. That's what I'm trying.
Yeah, it's like a bald head guy though. Looks like it might be Blasian, might be like black and like he looked like
I
black.
watch so much TikTok, bro. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not on TikTok. You know that. So
but
I actually should have sent this out to myself.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Y'all just worked me today with that shit. I ain't know what that. I ain't know what it was going on.
But it's been going on for like since like COVID is when it heightened. But how he started was he was like a pimp. But like you know how OnlyFans became like super popular in the pandemic. So what he would do is he would recruit women, right, and like be their manager, and then like you know how people are like, I guess the word would be like young men who can't find love, and you know they online date. So basically he would have a team use these women's picture and chat with these men behind the scenes, and then he would split the revenue with the woman. He said 50-50. It wasn't 50-50. But then like he would move them to places and like basically hold them captive sometimes, and that's how he got the sexual trafficking charges.
How long he was in jail for?
He just got booked.
December 29th, and he was released, I think, Friday.
Like released on bail to go back to trial, or he like good, clean
See, I don't. You gotta ask Seb that.
What?
Like
was
He was released to house arrest.
Yeah.
And they have until June to take him to trial.
He have until June.
They have different laws.
Yeah.
But he is.
Okay,
I believe he is. I believe he is criminally charged. I can send you all the info. He's not really the theme of the episode, so I didn't want to send that out as research.
Yeah, it's fine. I would just.
I would actually.
Y'all said it, and it would have been different if I didn't see it around Twitter, but I did see it around Twitter.
So it's intriguing.
So it was like I'm getting information on something I just thought was bullshit. I actually thought this nigga was an MMA fighter or something. That's why they was kept posting him.
That's what's so because he is an MMA fighter.
Yeah, he's kickboxing. I
thought it was MMA and
but he wasn't that good. Like he earned like 75,000 career earnings, and he
he's just like a regular nigga. He gonna beat your ass. And he's like a grandmaster in chess or something like that.
I thought his dad was a grandmaster. He a grandmaster too?
He's some high level in chess.
Actually, did you see the post earlier? We're gonna go into it a little bit.
He need to be. I don't even understand why they let him out. They actually have a big problem with like trafficking overseas. So like if you catch
they have a big problem trafficking here too.
Yeah, but it's
no, I get what you're saying.
It's like the laws.
But that's why like
the laws are a little different.
The laws are different. That's why he keep like he
like,
was
bro, y'all need to just.
All right, so this is one of his videos. I'm showing Mike live on air. I'm pretty sure you guys can hear it.
The conservatives and the trap.
Actually, can you pull this up on your phone? I had to still look at that video. Pull it up on your phone. Yeah, I'm sending Mike this right now.
This is a big mistake. This is another big mistake, especially among the conservatives and the track comes and all this crap. The idea that a father needs to sit around like a second. A father doesn't have to be around. This is a big mistake. This is another big mistake, especially among the conservatives and the trad comes and all this crap. The idea that a father needs to sit around like a second mother to make the child healthy is a fallacy. In fact, I'd say it's detrimental to the child. I see all these dudes out here, they have a kid, and they basically become mother number two. Why? The mother keeps the child alive. As a father, it's your job to be impactful. You need to guide. You need to be a role model. You need to be a superhero.
You guide if you're not there.
Father like a superhero. That's what you should genuinely view him as. It's hard to be a superhero if you're home every day arguing with your wife, changing diapers. That's not what a man should do. A man should rock up, teach lessons, be impactful, and it's more about quality as opposed to quantity of time. I saw my dad once a month.
And you abduct people.
You abduct people.
He came home. It was an impactful time, whether it was a positive impact or a big argument or whatever. Never was I ever around my father. It was a low energy environment. It's not who he was as an individual.
I guess you can cut it off, but he's basically saying
whip their ass in their house.
Yeah,
he was never around.
He used to come home and whip their ass, fuck the shit out of his mom, and then leave.
So you saying he has daddy issues?
He does have daddy issues.
Yes.
Like it's very evident he has daddy issues.
That was the dumbest shit he ever said out of his mouth.
But it's daddy issues to the
just because you a father around doesn't make you a second mom.
What's it? It's called Stockholm syndrome. I think he has Stockholm syndrome with his father because with the way he talks about his father, he's infatuated with his father, but his father didn't treat them as well as he speaks.
Yeah, he's
if you hear him talk about his father, you're like he didn't treat him well. But he's infatuated with his father. Very weird. But like to you, he sounds like a joke, right?
He
But-
just sound dumb. I wouldn't even listen to that, man. He just sound dumb.
Yeah. So when it comes across TikTok, it's like, yo, this nigga's hilarious. But like to younger kids, they don't know no better, and they get
At
caught
all.
up in it.
Yeah, like kids are really following them.
Imagine
And
a kid that doesn't have a father like his, and it's like, damn, maybe I should idolize that type of
And
person.
no, all jokes aside, I saw something on Facebook earlier where I don't know what's going on, right? So Bull said, crazy how this guy's not really smart. He's a slave trade denier. I don't care. You can have your own perspective on things, but and it's not like an ISO moment where I'm just looking to the camera. So I want to say this. Essentially, people have this thing where, essentially it's my shit. I was told that, like, you love essentially, right? So people have this thing where I don't trust anything, right? But, and my dad kind of opened my eyes to this. You have to trust something at some point.
Yeah,
Like, what's your source? So I'm arguing with
Always
dude.
trust something.
He said, nigga, how was they going to transfer all them people back then? There wasn't no engine boats. I said, bro, it was wind sails way before. Like, they were transferring cargo.
Mike is
Cause that's the dumbest shit.
Bro, listen. He said, bro, we are the Native Americans. That's all the black people. We didn't come from Africa. There's a mad evidence. Now, I don't think everybody here came from Africa that looks like us. Like, you know what I'm saying? But he denied the slave trade.
Bro, that's dumb as shit to say. Okay.
They had slave.
He don't feel like that's how they got. So how the fuck did the Europeans get here? They got on a fucking boat.
No, when they made engines, he's saying.
People don't think like a lot of people don't think slavery or the slave trade happened. So they think
Yeah.
like instead of 400 years of slavery, they think it was just segregation and Ford.
If y'all could see Mike's face. Yeah.
They don't think none of that shit happened. They think-
Yeah, I personally think I don't have a problem with anybody having their own thought system. I don't. But if you're going to challenge conventional thought, right, or this consensus, come with multiple levels of thinking.
Yeah, because if you have half a brain, you would know that slavery was done in many places. So you trying to tell me nobody never came nowhere from nowhere? Niggas.
I mean, you can take it further back than that. Like, you can look at the spice trade. People was trading from Europe to Asia. Like, how do you think that happened? So it's just like to think that people couldn't do the slave trade or people couldn't travel from Europe to Africa to the United States or North America.
Europeans was back there getting money from their king, queen, whatever, and traveling around and bringing back gold. Way before they even
But
thought.
you got.
Like,
This is what I be
what
telling
the fuck
people.
you mean? Oh, they didn't have enough boats, or they didn't.
I be trying to tell
what the
people
fuck, are you
like
dumb?
lack of education is crazy. Yeah, lack of education is really
So
crazy.
all in all, I was asking him some rhetorical questions because I believe in the slave trade. I was asking him rhetorical
I think
questions.
one day they just had an engine. Like, yo, put this shit in the boat, bro.
Essentially, they said that he said his point of view was, I'm sorry, I'm trying to really jog because I'm trying to dismiss it. You know how you kind of like remember the dumb shit, but it's like, why do I remember this shit? I'm trying to get to that point where I'm starting to filter shit out. That wasn't a fart. That was the chair. So, yeah.
I mean, like, that thing,
Yo, chill out, man. We live. This nigga made me drop the phone and all. Bro, yo, chill out, man.
Oh my god.
I don't know what I ate, but that wasn't the part. But anyway,
Mike
yeah,
is cautious.
he was essentially like, so I was like, yo, what do you use as your, if you don't believe the books, what do you use?
Andrew Tate.
No, he said the national something. And I was like, nigga, who you think wrote that? Who do you think key records of that? Like, if you want to, he was like, yeah, they only, his theory is, conspiracy theory is white people made up slavery in order to keep us in a subservient position mentally. I don't think white people will put that type of heat on them for no reason, or to just keep you in a subservient position.
I mean, it's dumb because to the victor goes the spoils, right? Like it's a harsh way to say it, but white people did win at that point in time.
They did.
So they can rewrite history. So like,
And they do. But at the same time,
I don't think they're taking it out for no reason with the critical race theory and Ron DeSantis and all that.
right.
that's like the counter argument to whatever. So like, if this didn't happen, why are they trying so hard to erase it? You see what I'm saying? But people don't think that far.
You don't even have to think that far, bro. If I got
You do,
if
honestly,
I
Mike.
already got you fucked up, I got you in the fucking
And hell,
full Nelson like a motherfucker.
Finally
Why do I
figured it
even got to bring up racism or any of that slavery shit? Nigga, I already got you in the headlock. I don't even got to tell you about that. You in the headlock already.
I'm putting you. I'm locking the head and the leg.
yeah,
know what I'm saying?
it's like I forgot what it's called.
Because you can just start from Jim Crow.
But I
you don't even got to go back to slavery.
No, but slavery is what makes Jim Crow so powerful.
Right.
So
So,
it's
so
just
that
like-
means
Mike
slavery
saying,
has to happen.
Mike saying if that's your line of thinking, he's not talking about
Okay,
action.
okay.
He's saying if that's your line of thinking, we could just go straight to Jim Crow.
Okay.
You already gonna have it in you.
You already
Jim
got me headlocked Jim Crow Day. So why even go back and say slavery, this, that, and third?
Okay, that's-
I'm headlocked already.
I see what you're saying. But they don't think that far.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with a conspiracy theory. I love a good conspiracy
I
theory.
love a conspiracy
Like,
theory. It's just when it like the flat Earth theory. I be fucking niggas up. I'm like,
Nah.
did you ever watch a sunset? And niggas be like,
no, the dome theory. You saw the TikTok dome theory?
No.
That's when I got off TikTok. I'm gonna be honest with you. I was being cooked mentally by something else on TikTok, and so I deleted it. But the dome, they call Earth the dome. Just type in dome Earth on TikTok, bro. There's gonna be hours of footage.
Talking
on
about
it.
like the New Orleans football stadium.
They're saying this is we all live in a dome.
I guess doesn't that fall under the we're in a
These niggas think we live in the bubble.
Essentially. Like, remember on The Simpsons?
Yes,
when
that's
Homer had
exactly
to
what
come
came to my
in?
head. That's
They
exactly-
think they put that over the whole
doesn't
Earth.
that fall into the what's it called?
The dumbass shit category? Yeah.
No,
The fuck?
we live in a what's the word I'm looking for? Like a video game. What's the word I'm looking for?
Simulation?
We live in a simulation. Doesn't that fall under that though? Because I can subscribe to that.
They're not saying a simulation.
They're just saying a dome.
I think they're saying a dome.
Like, we're in the
it's all
dome, and there's
automated.
people above
It's
us.
all. Yeah, it's simulated, but people are controlling it, not necessarily simulated by the alignment of the universe.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay.
I believe we live in a simulation to a certain point, but it's because of how not no zodiac, how the stars are
okay.
aligned, but how
I see what you're saying.
everything is aligned.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
It's not like
Niggas-
they're having a Bilderberg meeting. Like, yeah, next year we're gonna have George Floyd take the fault. Like, you know what I mean? Like, rest in peace. No, I feel like it's something
Niggas
different.
think we live in Apex where you walk too far, you can't go nowhere.
Yeah, okay.
But
Hit the wall.
let me pull it back to the Andrew Tate thing and what this. His name is Drum Zaddy. That feels crazy
I
saying.
didn't know the world was.
Damn. But
That's why you can't remember his name.
Yeah.
That's not a name you want to remember.
yeah, I thought it was Drum Poppy. I'm a little bit more comfortable saying that, but yeah, the drum. Yeah, that's crazy. But
Men say that they're escaping the matrix.
so listen.
Men say that they're escaping the
seen
matrix
one.
by getting rich and pulling bad bitches.
Look,
My brother in Christ, that is the very incentive that the Matrix uses to keep us participating.
and it's like that's the common sense I always had. Like I can't say, yo, I mean, like when I'm just keeping it a bean, I tell my parents all the time. They'd be like, yeah, like I'm gonna say my real name, but yeah, Sebs, you want some money?
It rolled off the tongue a little bit.
Yeah, they like, yeah, because I have talks with my parents about it a lot, and I'm like, no, like I want money. I don't want money to just be like, because I think
Just to have money.
we're getting to the point where I had a talk with I took him out for his birthday, my mentor, and ironically his name is Mike. Shout out to Mike. I'm pretty sure he probably not gonna watch this.
Shout out Mike, all the mics in the city.
He
But
watched the clip.
he actually lives in Houston now. But
Oh,
anyway.
man.
And we're gonna talk about Houston a little later.
Hold it down out there for the game.
But anyway, yeah, I was talking with him. He was like, "Yo, we're becoming more elitist and classist than any other people, and we have the least money. Like we class like, bro, that shit is crazy.
So, I guess relatively yes.
Yeah,
Relatively yes. I can't say that we're more elitist in classes than other races because it gets deep in other races.
bro, we
gets bad.
get deep too because
I
it's
ain't
down to like,
No, we get
yo,
deep.
you
They
can't
do.
be with us because you
For
got
real
on
reasons,
New
though.
Balance 574s.
But like they do that in other like in Asian culture, they be drunk.
Yeah, they'll draw, but it's like, yeah, you got a 600 on the test, and we got
No.
a
They
700.
be like they draw on the level that we draw, like down to like your clothing. It's
Oh,
like
get some fucking drip, bro. We got the factories
never
out here, bro.
mind.
Look at Mike.
But like I understand.
I think in our bubble.
I mean,
yeah, no,
in our bubble.
relatively because we have less than them. It's bad. Like so in that mindset, yes, we are more
So it's like a thing.
because we don't
of-
have shit.
I don't want money. I feel like that's a lot of people goal. I want money just to show, nigga, you ain't up on this.
Yeah.
So it's just like essentially, I don't want money to do that. I want money to take care of my parents.
Yeah, I want money to buy back the time I don't have.
Do exactly because
That's what it's for.
I talk to people all about this a lot. The less money you have means you put yourself in a position to trade your time for money.
Yeah.
Now everybody essentially you're going to trade time for money, but it's not as the number is not as high when you're poor, and the number is not as clear when you're rich. For example, they want you to go star in a movie, right? You're gonna have to go spend some time to go work on that movie.
Yeah.
Now the number is not as clear. It's not clear like, hey, we know what you're gonna have to do this for 40 days. They don't know if you're gonna work 12 hours a day on them sets.
But you're gonna get $12 million.
But you're gonna get this $12 million in 40 days, right?
But
Versus
us. After those 40 days, you got like the rest of your life.
Exactly. Like you could literally have the rest of your life. Like, did you see Denzel Washington? Not Denzel. I'm so sorry. Samuel L. Jackson.
You think all black people look the same?
Samuel L. Jackson was talking about how he was, he's a former drug addict and all that. And he was talking about how he kind of just walked on a set one day and like by mistake, I think on his lunch break or something. And essentially, that's how he got started acting. Like he was an extra. And then he was just like, I don't care how bad a set is or anything like that because I'm not poor anymore. That's basically how I said it. Like, dog, this shit is easy compared to what I was going through before. I think he was maybe a trash man or something. Like, he was like, that was real work. Or was Denzel a trash man? I think I'm conflating the two stories. But essentially, he was like, I had a regular 9 to 5.
Yeah.
He worked a labor job.
Yeah, exactly. So
Like, instead of working a labor job, I gotta act.
Exactly.
I gotta be me.
Exactly. And I tell people this all the time. Like, hey, I think escaping the matrix is
Finding your purpose.
And also the art of not trading your time directly for money. Now, you might sell a service that might take some time, but you might get joy in that service. Like when I clean sneakers, most of the time, I have a good fucking time.
Yeah.
And it's like,
sneakers.
and I break it down, it's like, oh, I make more at my 9 to 5 than this, but I love the sneakers. I didn't feel like this was laborious at any point during the day.
Yeah.
So it's like, as poor people, we gotta start to
First thing
stop trading our time for
we're
money.
poor.
Yeah.
That's the first thing.
Yeah.
Because niggas don't be thinking they're poor. I be telling niggas, I got a good job and I'm poor.
Niggas don't think they poor. They just think they broke right now.
Yeah, like, no, you're poor, bro. You live in poverty.
Even if not living in poverty, bro, it's like once we get to middle class, we start to go
But you gotta think about it like this.
above
like,
and beyond. It's like, yo,
you gotta think, Philadelphia
that shit ain't
is
over.
the poorest major city.
Yeah.
And we
be rumbling Detroit for that number one every year. We
Detroit got houses for 50 cents. So
yeah, we actually need that. We're gonna talk about that.
we're gonna talk about that after that too. Yeah. But like we be putting luxury apartments in the middle of the hood. In the middle of the hood. In poverty-stricken neighborhoods. And niggas will pay, certain people will pay $2,700 to live in a poverty-stricken
White
neighborhood.
people.
And those people can't afford lunch and dinner. But people think because they live in these neighborhoods or like they like a black person or a poor person, like, I'll spend my last to live in this luxury apartment. Bro, you're still poor. You're living check to check.
And bro, and another, how long is this generation? About
25 years.
25 years?
Pretty sure it's 25 years.
Next generation not gonna be able to live here. They're kicking you out.
Yeah.
Like we're not gonna be in
We can
Philadelphia.
barely afford to live here.
Yeah, we're not gonna be. They're gonna push us to the
generation
suburbs.
can't live here. Nigga, you in PHA housing? All right, get the fuck out of this, John, bro.
Yeah, they're gonna send them to the
That's
outskirts
exactly
of
what
the
they
city.
doing right now.
Yeah.
All through North. Get the fuck about
I
this.
remember when I was a kid, my dad was like, "Yeah, the Northeast and all that. They're gonna send like the PHA to the,
And that's
to
they up here now.
and they're not gonna be in North like that anymore."
Yeah, bro.
They up there now.
Cause I live in that area, but like I be driving through and I be seeing just a new apartment building every day. I be like,
They build a house like gingerbread
what the
houses.
fuck?
Okay.
And then what's worse, it's crazy to me because I'm thinking about moving. I'm like, damn, would I get an apartment? I'm like, no, because I know the situation these apartment buildings are actually
Facts.
in. They're not well built. They're in a poor neighborhood, and the property management and the owners are dirtbags.
Yeah.
But think about how fucked that up is. You make more money and you can't really change your living situation.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because people don't realize how poor they are. To change your living situation in this city, you actually have to like move out of the city. Like, because living here, you're still poor no matter where you live at in the inner city. Even if you live downtown, you're a block away from poverty. That shit crazy.
Sure.
That shit is insane.
Yeah, I really think that is part of escaping the Matrix. And to me, like I feel like a lot of people, like the guy on Facebook I was talking about earlier, he was saying, what did he say? He was like, yeah, crazy how they hold these men after all that evidence. I guess evidence free and amputating them. I was just like, what evidence? And I was like, I don't know what's going on, even after researching. Like, I don't know. Like, Bruce Rivers, you know about Bruce Rivers, right? You should listen to Bruce Rivers. He's a good boy. Criminal lawyer. I'm going to send you his links. It's like, where's the evidence? He's like, these women were paid to lie on them, saying they were doing all this shit to them, and then got caught lied about it. They literally have no evidence against them to be holding them this long. Just makes you wonder who orchestrated all this. It's not about orchestrate. I don't have to really orchestrate it when you are, quote unquote, saying, this is what he said, Mike. I moved from the UK because they're strict on rape and sex trafficking laws.
Yeah, he's on record saying that.
He said that out of his own mouth.
Yeah.
So when somebody arrests you on suspicion of sex trafficking...
And then he followed it up with, every government is corrupted, but why would I want to listen where my money doesn't work the same as, like, higher people?
Exactly.
So, like, because, in our country, politicians can get out of damn anything by paying.
Right.
He was like, why would I want to live somewhere where I can't have those same laws? So he moved to Romania where he could pay off politicians to do whatever he wanted to do.
Right.
I guess his money stopped clearing or whatever.
No, he was making them look bad. Because, like...
Yeah, you can't expose it.
Politicians do it, but you can't say it. He was blatantly on record like, yeah, when I get in trouble, I just pay the police officers off.
Dumb ass nigga.
Yeah, it's like...
Dumb ass. Like, they
now
live,
we gotta come get
they
you.
live like that in Brazil. You can pay them if you get pulled over, but...
We have, like, international laws that that we have to abide by.
Is it like espionage or some shit?
Yeah. It's something like that.
I be knowing shit sometimes. But yeah, it's like...
You can't be saying, yo, we let you off, Scott.
It's like a thing of, I don't know, man. I don't know whether he's guilty of this specific crime or whatever.
Chances are he's guilty.
But chances are he is guilty. And it's like...
If you run it from it, you guilty.
To see people... I don't know, to see people kind of blindly...
I mean, this is another thing, because just to, like, look at it through their lens, and, like, a poor
Ant must be a
person-
fan, because he dipped and he said nothing to nobody.
I don't know where he went, but it's camera service, so he coming back. To look at it through a poor person's eyes, just like in a relative sense, like why people gamble. You need hope. Even if you bet $10 on a 100,000 plus, you know it's not gonna hit, but that hope will get you through the day. So for some of them, it's like they don't have father figures, they don't have any men in their life, they don't have any. We say all the time, people are hopeless. Kids are lost.
Right.
It gives you some sense of direction. So they like, and it's funny.
I'm gonna keep it real. It's crazy because remember I used to when I was still on TikTok, I'm like, yo, this nigga is like
Hilarious.
before I knew, I'm like, this nigga is hilarious.
Yeah.
And I listened to him a few weeks ago about something, and it was like, damn, he making a good point. And it's like, that don't mean you're a good person.
Yeah, you can see
I
through
can
the
see through
bullshit.
that. Like, for example, he said some real shit like, yo, these people are online. They dedicate hours and hours to GTA. They get their man this car, that, this and that. He's like, the more time you putting in the game, you just might as well go get the car in real life.
Yeah, that's real shit.
Like, we're
That don't
on
mean
the
you're a
hours.
good person, though.
No, that's common sense. In the grand scheme of things, you're not talking nothing like where it's like, yo, this nigga just explained the theory of relativity. You know what I'm saying? But it's like sometimes people have to package it up for you to show you what they mean.
Sometimes
you know
it
what I'm
has to relate to you.
Exactly.
He might just hit that chord that relates to you.
For-
But the problem is he's hitting that chord with a lot of young men,
And-
and his message isn't always
That's
that.
true, but you can't say also, because he was on Big Brother.
He was.
And he beat a woman, and that's why he's not on there.
Yeah.
So it's like, nigga, how much of a role model are you?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, he talked about money. I think it was him. And he was like, yeah, you can't make money. Like, you don't make the money.
Yeah, you
like,
don't.
the Federal Reserve prints the money, right?
Yeah.
They make the money. So when you're spending money, in order to get yourself to kind of wean off spending on dumb shit, think of it as you're giving your money away.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, that's a good point.
every time I
That's a
buy
great
something,
point.
I'd be like, damn, I could have just.
Yeah,
kept
exactly.
that
Like,
to
yo, I
myself.
gave, like, you know how you give somebody something and it's bullshit?
Yeah.
I'm like, that was a waste of $20, that was a waste of $30. And it's like, damn, I gave them $20. When I buy Jordans, I'm like, I gave them, I'll be like, I spent the money, these Jordans, stuff and shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, once I started to do that, stop spending money on sneakers as much. I stopped. And it's like, it's a good mindset to have. That don't mean you a person to follow in life.
Yeah.
I feel like that's where we are, people start to conflate a good ideology from a person with a good person.
This is another thing people will get confused with. You don't have to, like, you can take bits and pieces from everybody. You don't have to agree with one thing means you agree with everything. Like, the bits and pieces of him saying, like, yo, you got to look at it and give away your money. You can take that from Andrew Tate. But you don't got to look at the other shit. Like, you can just take that one line and that's
Bro, he the top G.
Niggas,
He has a
niggas just
Bugatti.
too easily impressed. Like that didn't even.
That's
No, Kaz had it. They
didn't
need
even-
dads,
that
bro.
didn't even impress me. It's like, okay, but I see the value in Jordans because my feet not gonna get bigger. So if I keep my sneakers, I'm gonna have something that's gonna last
Right.
me a while.
But you got to think about it from a person who, like, you seem responsible with your money, Mike. A lot of niggas aren't.
do our job.
Niggas got to buy every Jordan. But you don't got to buy every Jordan.
Right.
You buy the ones you like. You buy the ones that look the nice one, best on you. And you realize that if I have these 5 pairs, I'm good for the year. Niggas got to get the completions every week.
Because that's their value.
That's what they find their value in.
Right.
Think about how we look at resellers. Resellers have 400 Jordans, and they post them all.
And it goes, it's a callback to, remember I talked about Jordan Peterson a few episodes ago. And he was saying the Peter Pan syndrome, where certain things not out of reach, but you kind of become a child. You need that sense of responsibility as a man to, like, yo, I got to pay this bill. I got to do that. Or else you like, yo, I got this $2,000 to spend.
Yeah.
And you turn into Peter Pan. Yo, I'm going to just use this whole $2,000
It's why
to get hose and clothes.
That's why
and
credit is so
sneakers.
dangerous. Like,
Yeah.
especially how accessible it has become. Niggas be like, this is what fucked me up in like college, because like I had good credit, but I was using it to like pay my tuition. Niggas was getting good credit and going to Miami and rent Rolls Royces.
Weird.
He said weird.
So like that shit is just like.
Miami, we know this not your
But if I didn't have that sense of responsibility to pay my tuition and put myself to school and buy myself a car
Yeah.
and go to work, I would probably been in Miami.
Yeah, like, there's nothing wrong with going to Miami and renting a Rolls Royce if that's what you want to do
But
with
I
your
have
money.
other responsibilities.
But have your priorities straight.
Yeah. That's the whole thing.
Because I know niggas.
Like I still can't do it right now.
Yeah, because I don't.
Because I don't want to be. I don't want to do nothing.
And couldn't pay their tuition.
I don't want to do nothing until I grab this multifamily until I'm out of debt and I got a Rolex on my arm. But that's a different
You know what I'm
thing.
saying? Big 41's coming.
You know what I'm saying? I could do it today.
But it's not.
But it's
not
irresponsible.
responsible. Yeah.
These niggas don't got big enough imaginations. And that's
That's
So-
another.
that's it.
Mike hitting all the
They don't
points.
have a
'cause
big enough imagination.
Niggas don't. But niggas don't. You don't fuck with G Herbo. The only thing niggas seen besides the block is custody. That's a lot of niggas' life. And Seb hates that.
I like G Herbo, man. I just be fucking with Mike.
Yeah, like, that's a
Nice.
real bar. Niggas can't see past their reality.
Yeah, they don't have
so
a-
like, how do you have a big enough imagination if you were never allowed to have it?
I was talking to my dad about it the other day. See, I'm hype. I'm hype as shit. I got to pop. No, I really am because, dog, it's a lot of
I'm
principles.
saying, and sitting in this room, we all have probably the 3 different perspectives of a dad. A present dad. My dad was always in my life, but he's like kind of, I don't say he's mute, but he's not like, he's not present. He's not present. He don't talk. He don't do none of that shit. And you don't have a dad, but we all seem to have a good head on our shoulders. So I don't even be taking that shit
I be
as.
doing dumb shit.
I mean, you got to make mistakes to find out where you're going, but
trolling.
I don't even see that as a thing to be like, that's niggas hang their head on that to be the excuse. Like I don't
It's not an
It's not
excuse. They use that shit as a badge of honor.
Yeah.
And it's like, bro, go talk to somebody. All jokes aside, because it kind of ain't a substitution for it almost.
There is no substitution for it.
Like, it's like, when I talk to my dad, man, like on some real, like, heart to heart, like, yo, dad, I need this. And he don't want to be, because you know my dad. My dad real nonchalant about everything. But it's like that shit give me an extra drive. Like, it's like a thing of, like, I gotta do this. Like, I was telling my dad the other day, I'm like, yo, man, I knew you since you had all black hair. Like, my dad was 18 when I got here. I'm almost 30, so that nigga almost 50. And it's like, dog, the more I see him graying up, it's like, oh, I gotta go and, like, put this shit in motion I've been talking about with him for almost 15 years. I gotta put this shit in motion I've been talking about with him. And it's like, he'll keep me even kill where it's like, nigga, don't compare yourself to me. Don't compare yourself to anybody. Comparison is the thief of joy. Yo, you wanna, and I always try to carry that principle, but you naturally as a human, you're gonna start to compare shit. So it's like, damn, dad, you was doing this, you had me, and it's like, yo, what the fuck? Like, how do I? And it's like, my dad always sets me straight to where it's like, even if I'm off, he'll set me straight, bro, in a very nice way. Like, yo, yo, son, you a dickhead. Like, you know what I mean? like, you know what I mean? Like, where it's like, I'll be so passionate and all, because da-da-da. And you be like, yeah, man, I feel you, but not really, because you're a dickhead. Like, you know what I mean? So,
Not really.
yeah, like, I feel you, but not really, dog. Like, I feel you coming from, because I got to, you my son.
Yeah,
but you was a dickhead right now. Let me
You
explain.
talking, but you're not spitting.
Let me,
You're not spitting.
yeah, exactly. And let me explain to you why you a dickhead without saying you a dickhead. You know what I'm saying? It's like nobody checking these niggas, bro.
I said it. Sometimes you gotta check yourself.
That's what I'm saying. Nobody smart enough. I guess nobody got no smartphone enough to check each other because that's right here, right now with the people we sitting with. Bro, I've done dumb shit before. Came to Sebs to say something, and Sebs would be like I feel like something happened. I wouldn't even acknowledge what I did. I come to Sebs, say like, nigga, what you do? How you fuck up the situation? Because it wasn't just the other person.
Yeah, you gotta look at both sides of it.
Like, are y'all friends? Don't hold y'all not on no.
No, niggas friends don't want to look at them at all.
And that's what I'm
Like-
saying. Y'all just need better people in y'all life. Y'all need y'all back to
But niggas is
back to the
niggas
other
are
week when I
scared
said
to hold their
niggas
friends
just don't got niggas is soft. They don't have no own mentality. They soft ass niggas. Just like we was talking about niggas wanting to be street niggas. Y'all soft. Y'all weak. Y'all weak minded. Like don't tell me this nigga that's raping girls and you know that's not sexually assaulting girls. I'm gonna stop saying rape. Sexually assaulting girls. He's saying this, that, and the third. You like, oh, that's smart as bro. If that nigga came to scoop your mom right now, you gonna feel the same way?
Yeah. No, that's real shit though. Because anybody can be coerced.
Anybody, yeah.
So it's like the movie I described before. Was that Missing? Yeah, Missing. Anybody could be coerced.
Yeah. For sure.
So let's be real and think about what this nigga saying. Because the nigga come scoop your mom, come scoop your sister, come scoop your grandmom or whatever. Niggas hate when you go to the grandmom.
Saying moms and grandmas.
Grandma.
It's crazy.
No, grandma.
Whoa, like you said, we lose a recipe. Some people got young grandmoms out here.
grandmas
They
be-
come scoop your young
Grandmas
grandma.
be my age.
Yeah.
Grandmas be my age.
You come scoop your young grandma, how you gonna feel, bro? You not gonna feel the same way if that nigga got, because you know you can't be his ass. So how you gonna feel now?
I think in today's world we lack empathy.
Oh yeah, big time.
We lack empathy.
People don't.
I lack empathy, but I got common sense.
No, I think you could empathize a
I
little
think
bit.
you
Like,
don't
yo, if
empathize
that was to
with
happen,
dumb shit. You don't empathize with dumb shit or shit that you feel is beneath you, but you can empathize with people.
yeah, you got empathy, bro.
But niggas don't have empathy. Niggas don't know what it's like to put themselves in somebody else's shoes
Yeah.
till that shit happened to them. And it's plenty of times I got to argue with people. I'm like, okay, what would that happen to you? Niggas be like, I'm like, damn, you never thought of that?
Like it'd be like niggas with
Like, how
niggas out here with sisters and burning Jones.
Yeah.
Like it's like, yo,
and you gotta sit down like, yo,
You got
what
a
if
little
somebody did that to
sister,
your
bro.
little sister. Niggas be like the dumbest thing to me is when niggas have a daughter and be like, my daughter changed my whole life. I'm like, are you retarded? I'm sorry. Are you special?
Like, bro, no, because like when you getting into it, like
Yeah,
that shit
fuck
be
yeah.
like.
It's like a dumb mindset. Why did it take you? Like, I really hate when niggas say that. Like, it took for me to have a daughter to
It should
realize
never.
things about women. Did you not have a mom? Did you not have a grandmom? A aunt? Like nothing.
Yeah.
You had no woman in your life present that you never thought.
like
about
of course you're gonna discover more things as you
Yeah, 'cause-
kind of
'cause that's
watch how a
like-
woman grows.
Yeah,
I don't
but like,
need nobody to slap my daughter to understand if you slap my mom, I'm gonna fuck you up.
Yeah, that's where I be with it. Niggas
Yeah.
just don't be there mentally.
Or it'd be like even the thing of you treat women wrong, God gonna give you a daughter. It's like
That's dumb.
What you
That
talking
bro,
about?
that shit really.
I know
dumb.
niggas who are demons that have only sons.
Exactly.
That should be.
I know a nigga right now that
bro.
consistently cheats on his girl. He got 4 kids. He got 4 sons.
That's very specific. I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking with you.
You nigga, you know what I'm talking about.
Wow. Yeah. So I mean, all in all, though, we need not rest in peace to Rock. Not my city. The world needs something,
world
bro.
needs something.
All right, we cooked. Yeah, we gonna get
Never
it.
know. Y'all TikTok wild because the only thing that used to pop up on my TikTok is me watching Asian people clean their house with all these little cool technologies.
You like DIY stuff? DIY stuff?
Yeah.
Do it yourself stuff.
That's the type of, you know, it's not off of what you like, it's what you watch, right?
Yeah.
That's your
I
algorithm.
watch that shit all the time.
Yeah, so it's like
you watch
if you,
the full videos.
Yeah, I
that's
do.
why.
yeah, that's why that's your genre.
I enjoy cleaning.
But like, I subscribe to quick content, and his edits be quick. So like that shit.
I'm a heavy. I like conspiracy theories, bro. Just get me past the second level. Like, all right, if you want to, I'm gonna end it on this. If you want to have a conspiracy, and I'll research it. I still don't know. I'll research recipes of those people that lost their lives, and the 9/11 attacks, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, if we want to have a conspiracy and go down the rabbit hole of it wasn't real. You can't just say it wasn't real. Second level of thinking, who could benefit from this? Then you go and they say the owner of the building took out the largest insurance policy ever, upped this insurance policy a couple months before the attack.
And $9 trillion went missing from
And the Pentagon money went missing in a couple weeks before, and then the plane crashed into the Pentagon that was never discovered or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's 3 levels right there.
That's a good conspiracy theory.
You want to go to another level, and it's like, y'all gonna have me forever. You know what I mean? With this shit, where I didn't think about this until I was like 15. So I've been thinking about this for quite some time now.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like that. But conspiracy theory I was talking about at work, and we're gonna end it on it. We're gonna end it and get
on the rabbit hole. Don't just have me stand on.
Yeah, exactly. Like, yo, I was talking to a guy, and he was just like, yo, man, I kind of take the vaccine thing personally.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can go against the vaccine. I don't want the vaccine or whatnot. That's your choice. He's like, but when people start to get super into it, I get emotional, so I stay out of it. I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, yo, I lost both my parents to COVID. Like, COVID, not the vaccine. I lost them to COVID.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, yeah, they didn't get the vaccine. And he was like, yo, it was a couple people in my family that worse health than them. They got the vaccine, and they were, they were hurt, but they were fine. They lived. Because my parents were against it. And I was like, you know what's crazy? Like, all right, you got the Bill Gates thing and all that. And it's like, people like, yeah, Bill Gates, you on some nut shit. And it's like, you don't think like us, bro. They're like, yeah, Bill Gates talked about chemical warfare back in 2014. And Bill Gates, once again, he doesn't think like us.
Yeah.
Like, we thinking about...
He got a bigger purpose in life. He did everything. You wanted to do it more.
Exactly. So we're thinking about...
You said you broke niggas.
Like, oh, real shit, bro.
Like, I buy land. He owned some of them. Like, he wanted the biggest land owners in America. He owns a lot of...
Bro, you got to think, bro.
This nigga buy farms,
Bro, keep it a
agriculture.
bean, bro. We're thinking about, yo, if LeBron don't score these 25 tonight, I'm not going to get this $2. Yeah, my ticket going to lose. Yeah. You don't give a fuck about that. Yeah. So you know how much time he has free to just think. Yeah. Yo, the next
but
war.
Like, even without that, like, if you have any interest in war or just like how
you know it's gonna be chemical, biological.
Yeah.
So
that's just like comment.
He said this in a TED talk in 2013, 2014, right? And he's saying now the China thing and whatnot, and it seems like it did come out of a China lab, purposely or
it came from
mistakenly.
China.
That's up to debate, right? But it seems like they're tracking it down to China. So China. So they tracking it down to that, and it's like
these niggas.
Anyway, we're tracking it down to that, and we're not. But Bill Gates is on a tight time. Like, I was talking to the guy at work. I'm like, yo, man, I see people talk about depopulation. Like, yeah, he's trying to depopulate the earth by pushing the vaccine. And I was like, yo, I was talking to the guy at work. I'm like, bro, he don't have to be near nobody. You know how much land he owns? Yeah. And you know how rich he is? I'd get my lunch flown in every single day if I wanted to.
Every single day.
And not have to interact with anybody I don't want to outside of my ex-wife I go on vacation
but
with.
just like you said, on another level.
Did you know that, though? That's player shit, too. He used to go on vacation with his ex-wife.
Big pimp stuff.
Player shit.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can afford it.
You know what I mean?
And that ain't nothing to a giant. But like, even on the second level, it's just like...
Chatterpacks like KD.
They're so worried about depopulation... Come on, shut up.
Okay, see, that's player shit, bro.
And they worry about depopulation, why they getting rid of birth control? We gonna kill y'all.
I'm gonna keep it a bean, bro.
COVID didn't kill enough people in relative to how many people there are in the world for it to be worried about depopulation.
Or the vaccine. Yeah. I think if they really wanted to kill us with the vaccine, they would just put it in orange juice. Put it in something that the everyday person is going to eat or have.
Y'all have watched The Last of Us?
Just give us milk. Everybody drink milk.
I haven't watched. I've been playing the game.
If you want to kill niggas, just sprinkle something in that similar.
Have you watched The Last of Us, Mike? I don't want to ruin it for you.
I don't watch TV. You can tell me.
Basically, like, so The Last of Us is about, I can't pronounce it, but it's like eucalyptus or something like that. Basically, it's a virus that takes over your toast, right? Mm-hmm. But how it got into our system was just through our food. Just do regular shit, pasta, flour.
Exactly.
If they wanted to depopulate
they definitely
the world,
do that.
They would just do it.
You can ask any rich motherfucker, even a nigga who owns McDonald's, he'll tell you, we don't eat that shit.
Right.
Almost everybody.
I want to control your brain.
If I wanted to kill y'all, I was just gonna put it in McD's.
I want to control your brain. They don't let Steve Jobs didn't let his kids use Apple products.
Exactly. They just did with the court for TikTok. The nigga from TikTok said, yeah. Me and my kids don't watch this. Actually, in China, We don't even see that shit.
Remember?
Well,
remember?
he lets his kids use it. It's just heavily restricted.
Remember? Do y'all remember Undercover Brother?
Not much.
Just a callback.
I just don't remember.
Do you remember General Fried Chicken? The shit, the mind control was in the chicken.
Yes. Yes.
Do you remember?
Yes.
Did y'all see Black Dynamite?
Yes. Love Black Dynamite.
Where they put the shit, what they say, the drink give you Little Richard. Y'all know what Richard mean. So it's in the drink.
Yeah.
They just put it in something that y'all are going to consume.
It's that easy.
Like my dad, I remember I was younger, I first started drinking, and he was like, yeah, don't mess with that Hennessy, man. They put something in that Hennessy for us. As a joke. You know what I mean? Like, if they really want to get to us, we consume it on large,
like, come on.
People just,
they put it in, but you smoking a Newport talking about the vaccine gonna kill us.
yeah, people just aren't smart, bro.
Let's be real.
You don't realize.
I love a good conspiracy theory too.
I do, but it just be the dumb ones that get to me. Like Flat Earth, I be so mad about Flat Earth. They be like, there's no picture of Earth. I'm like, there's an entire international space station.
I love a good conspiracy. I hate the niggas who stand on it. Because y'all don't be standing on it with good points.
Yeah.
Because it's not their points. And that's the thing. People are standing on regurgitation of points.
And they be like, oh, I don't got to defend it. It's not my thought.
Yeah. Because I could take your point. You might have 7 points for you, right? I like 2 and 5. I'm going to take them, add them to my shit. And I think of my own other 3. And now I got my own thesis.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have people go in, like I'm saying with the injutation, like word for word, bar for bar. Y'all stealing flows. Like, yo.
Drake.
You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all stealing flows. But, yeah, shout out to y'all for tuning in to part 1 of the new episode, 5 Suit Theory. Right back at y'all for part 2.